Hello, everybody, and welcome to a brand new mini-series called Rookie's Guide to DW20. Now, this isn't going to be a Let's Play series, it's going to be a showcase series of what I've accomplished on the ChimeraCraft server. Because I am confident that this is the furthest I've ever gone in a mod pack in the more than 10 years I've been playing. So I figured in the first one we would do kind of a brief overview tour kind of thing of what I have going on here. And then through the episodes, the goal is going to be to explain every subsystem and thing that I am doing to generate my resources. Which, as you can see here, I have quite a bit. Quite impressive. Alright, so this is... sometimes we have a little bit of rubber banding. This is... turn the music down, it's way too loud. So the surface in the overworld. And now I have phantoms after me. Alright, we're back. I've slept. Apparently I've been staying up too late in the game, and then they were getting mad at me. So, starting here, we have... this is the section where I started at when I first started in this mod pack. You'll see I have a graveyard of sorts called Rook Graveyard, and this showcases all of my deaths, which usually I'm not too glamorous about, but I figured I would make it a joke in this. And yeah, there's that, and then there's a hole here that leads down to the cave base. This is a cave base, although I've maxed out the cave. Over here we have the solar farm that I'm building slowly with ultimate solar panels. And I have certain goals there of how big I want it to go. That's generating a lot of power during the day. Almost so to where I don't have enough. Almost so where the cables can't handle the amount of power. We have 2 farms here. Make sure my magnet's off. And a beacon for fun. These have fertilizers, and there's wire rooms below. I'm trying to make this broad, but it's kind of hard to. Here's my first section of brine towers and lithium towers. That's creating brine here. This is a great build of mine. It started out at about 10, and I've expanded it to 24. You've got Bastard's base over there. There's all kinds of things down here. Okay, now let's head to the base. Through the portal here. Sometimes you have to reload the chunks with these mechanism conduits. They kind of have issues there. Yeah, this is the cave base. Very large. The cave, there's a mod in here that makes these caves giant. You just can see there's a lot of moving parts here. I'm not going to go into too much details. You have portals, of course. I need to make a room for that. And mob spawners. And it's mostly raw in here, other than the floor. You have a to-do list here of certain tasks. And this is busy over here creating holes for big reactors. He's still going. I got another one over here doing this one. And this is ore processing. 5 times. And ore generation, uranium generation over here. This is my newest reactor I've been working on. I have to remove this reactor because the fuel rods don't line up how I want them to for this conversion. All my reactors I use netherite. And I'll show you how I'm doing that. But yeah, this it's pretty much maxed out. It's producing some important chemicals I need for mechanism. One issue here, I don't know if you noticed, but Bastard decided to surround my base with claimed area, and I don't have access to his area, so I have to barter with him, which we're planning to talk about soon. It'll be informative video to say the least. We have all these machines in here I was fooling around with. Okay, now you have a bunch of portals here. This one goes to someone's base. This one goes to when we loaded the world. It was before we had this mod in, so I had to travel far, and this is where this one goes to. And we have the end portal here from when we all killed the end dragon together. And I have a lava pump in the nether. I don't use lava for anything other than crafting, but it's good to have on hand. Let's see. Over here, this is how I produce netherite. This guy shouldn't be in here. Yeah, quite happy with how this turned out. It's concerning. Oddly, I get really high FPS, around 300 to 600 when I'm not recording, but when I do, it's really bad. This is a diamond geode. These produce diamonds when you smelt the cluster crystal drops. This is that hole from the surface that we were talking about. This originally was part of a mine shaft. Then I took my mining gadget and dug it out. Another aspect is this is the nuclear base where I'm producing chemicals to aid in nuclear power production eventually. I haven't gone there yet. And yeah, there's a bunch of fission reactors, mechanism. And this setup here is producing fissile fuel. This produces heavy water. It may look like a lot. There is a lot. There's about 600 machines here. 600 pumps here being powered, but they're not very fast. We have 24 additional brine towers to fill up these two tanks here with lithium and brine, which is only being used at this base. I decided to separate the two bases productions because let's badly again. I have plans to upgrade these reactors probably. Yeah, we have induction power and all that fun stuff. And up here, I have some wind generators. They're not really doing a whole lot. I don't remember how many I put up here, but it's probably like a couple hundred. I have this armor which makes me invincible once I disable certain features. Yeah. All right. There's another section I would like to cover in my base. And I was thinking about maybe covering everyone else's bases, what they kind of look like from a bird's eye. All right, next is, it's actually, is it this one? What's this one doing? Oh, this goes to the wind farm, actually. That's what I want to show you. Up here, this is going to cause a lot of, there's about 1,500 wind generators up here. I'm going to return before I have trouble. And that is aiding the base a lot. Another thing I need to show you is the basement. This was meant to be more of a wire room, but there is certain things down here. Certain little setups. There are drives. All these tools of AE2. And this thing, you can see it must be nighttime because we're... Okay. Yeah, and then there's more reactors going on and more of a below view here. Alright. So that's the overview, broad overview with some details. I wanted to share about what I have going on. This right here is in Xeno's base. That weather is loud as well. Recording, I'm not sure. But they just had a fire in their house. Looks like they've rebuilt a lot, pretty much most of it. But yeah, their place looks really cool. Thanks to Xeno's efforts. Right, look at all this. Looks really cool. Wow. Here, look at the whole kitchen, everything. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh my gosh. So terrible. Okay. There's another rubber band going on. They have all their machines and stuff. I'm not going to go into too much depth with what they've got. This is Blackthorn's place. Interestingly, he used granite, which I would never use. But it looks like he has some building talent as well. He's pretty early in the game versus me in Bastard. Oh my gosh, dude. Go back. Here. They kind of got like a network of portals. There's the end ship. Bastard's base is the most useful for traveling around. I'll show his base last. Let's show Bartis' thing. He's got some things going on here. He likes the decorative blocks. And he's got yeah, we'll return. What else we got here? Geek space. Geek is a builder. He's built this castle, although he doesn't really live in it yet. All his stuff is down below. He's got some really cool stuff going on. But I can't find. I can't remember exactly how he gets to the bottom of his base. Here we are. You got all sorts of things going on. Big fan of these drawers that we have. He's found a way to collect all the G ore. But yeah, he's got all of them, and he's harvesting them automatically to aid his material generation. I'm going to go to the next base. Let's see, here's the portal. Yeah, there's a bunch of different people, bases around here. We all meant to build pretty close together. Oh, we got Max base over here. We didn't show that one yet. Where am I? This is not where I wanted to go. Seems the lag is clouding my judgment here. There you go. I'm going to show off Max base real quick, and then we'll show off Bastard's base. This is also the first time where I've got pretty much way more materials in progress than Bastard. Although we are pretty equal with what we've, which, if you know Bastard, you know he zooms through things fast. which he'll show you in the Bastard's Guide to DW20 from 9 years ago. I've started watching that again, and it's been informative. But yeah, Mac's got all these early things going on. Oh good, he's got one of these now. That's good. Alright, now let's go to Bastard's base, and we'll take a look there. Okay. This is his main base. It's got some systems going. He's got a lot smaller systems than what I have, but we pretty much are doing the same thing. He has a production base, which is what this is. That's where he's producing most of his things. Hence the name. He's got similar setups to me. Smaller automations. And all this stuff. Alright, this appears to be the bottom. I'm not sure what his items look like because I can't access his system. This is how he's making singularities. We have different technique for that. Yeah, Bastard's is meant to be an extreme. Looks like he's delved into power, which I haven't messed with. It doesn't seem worth playing with when I can just make a bunch of these. This is one max reactor. He made this before I made a giant one. But now I have like 3 of them. I'm probably going to work up to about 10 of them. Ideally, I would make about something like 10 million FE a tick, or 15. Which, it sounds absurd, but this base, it takes a lot of power. Especially this ore setup here. We got one reactor here. One here that's functioning. Then there'll be 1, 2, 3 here. And once I expand this way, I'll probably add more. And then I have these 2 here. This one's 20 by 20 by 20. This one's 11 by 11 by 11, but I need to tear it down, unfortunately. It's unfortunate because netherite blocks are very hard. And I can't use the mining gadget on reactors. Oh, maybe it'd be worth trying laser gadget. It's kind of the same name. But anyways, this has been a brief tour of the base so far. And I intend to break down all these systems into separate videos, shorter videos, with more details specifically about that setup and what it does. But I've shared a lot in this video because it's very useless to have that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.